Hello, I'm Simon Christie and welcome to another fantastic episode here on location at stunning Moreton Island. Now guys, we've got a big episode planned. We're going out in search of the best four-wheel drive locations across the island. We're going to be throwing in some snorkeling, some sandboarding and some kayaking. It is going to be absolutely awesome. Let's jump in the vehicles, they're all lined up and ready to go. Let's head off on another adventure.
Your 4x4 is proudly presented by ARB 4x4 Accessories, Lightforce Performance Lighting, Berrima Diesel Service, Piranha Off-Road Products, Kmart 4-Wheel Drive Accessories, Brown Davis Automotive, Carryboy 4x4 Accessories and HEMA Maps.
So we're just heading out of camp on day 2 of the Moreton Island trip. We've been well looked after again this morning. We've had a big breakfast, even had a latte this morning, which was fantastic. So the plan for this morning, I think, is to just head back to the beach. We're on a nice little inland track again at the moment, which is providing plenty of good fun. Nice soft bit of sand here as we get onto the beach. Most of the entries and exits to the beach are all pretty soft, so important to keep the momentum up, and particularly in a manual car like this one, make sure you got the right gear selection. And as with Moreton, every time you pull onto the beach you get greeted by this wonderful vista. The water is just blue-green, coming up, passing some more wrecks here at the moment. On our way to do some sandboarding this morning. I think we're going to do a couple of little creek crossings on the way, a bit more beach driving, and then later on today we're actually going to do some snorkeling around some of these wrecks, which should be amazing. This is my first time on Moreton Island and I've been blown away by a couple of things. One, how deserted the island is. Literally we're the only people on the island. We've passed a few other small groups, but nothing like what you'd expect from some of the other more touristy islands like Fraser. Now, the other thing is it's just so beautiful, particularly down from Victoria. We don't hear much about Moreton Island, and to come up here and be only an hour and a half's ferry ride away from Brisbane, it really is paradise.
Here we are at the desert, coming to get ready to have a go at sliding down these nice big dunes out here, and what a magnificent view it is from up here as well.
A little bit of sandboarding, should be fun. A bit of madness, see who can stay on their feet or stay on their belly and get to the bottom safely.
There's a few different techniques to try, so I'll be interested to see what happens and see who lives through it. So hopefully no one breaks anything, but it should be a lot of fun. Yeah, it should be great. Hopefully just don't have to walk to the top too many times, so it gets pretty warm out here. It's going to be good otherwise.
Quite hot, fantastic, good road in, and some great stuff to do here on the island. So many different things to do, from the ocean to out here at the desert and the sandboarding, and
it certainly is. So yeah, can't wait to have a go and have some fun with it. So look forward to it.
The suspension's a bit rocky, but it was a smooth ride.
Bit of snorkeling after this. But this sandboarding, unbelievable fun. You gotta love Moreton.
Yeah.
Well, here we are at the desert, just done some sandboarding. It doesn't get much better than this. Look at the colour of the sand, we've got white sand. To me, this is as good as it gets. What do you think?
I wasn't sure I was going to go through with that, but after seeing how beautiful it is and how much fun everyone was having, I had to give it a go.
The good thing is you can see how just laying down, it's fairly safe, good spot for kids to come along. And then if you really want to push it, you can have a bit of a stand up. But I mean, it's one of those things that this is what we buy our four-wheel drives for, to get out to these places and have a bit of fun. I've heard people that have tried to get across the Sahara, places like that. This is way harder. This is way harder. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Here. Whoa. Here. Whoa.
Our entry this week comes from Oliver Joran, and Oliver has written, "I love my 4x4 because of the adventure it unlocks, from the beach to the bush and everything in between."
For being picked as the email of the week, you've won yourself a Piranha utility bag, a HEMA Explorer app, a Kmart Centerpool recovery hitch and a Kmart stubby holder. And remember that all entries go in the running for a Brown Davis long-range fuel tank, a set of Lightforce 50-watt Genesis driving lamps, and an RFI antenna pack, including an antenna, stubby holder, cap and water bottle. For full details, check out your4x4.com.au.
Warning, beware of imitation lights. Only Lightforce performance lighting guarantees Australian made, no leaking or melting, quality output and 3-year warranty. Unlike their imitators, Lightforce lights feature peerless construction, leak-proof seals, impact-proof lenses and filters, vibration and fracture-resistant mounts and housing, and stainless steel fittings, outshining and outlasting their impersonators in every way. Often imitated, never replicated. Visit lightforce.com for the full range of authentic Lightforce lights.
Got a tough 4x4 tourer and enjoy hitting the tracks? Odds are you'll need some serious underguard protection and a heavy-duty long-range tank. Brown Davis Automotive offer aluminised steel underguard protection plates and long-range tanks for most popular makes and models. They're designed and developed right here in Australia and have been tested to the extreme right across this great country. Remember Brown Davis Automotive. It's a trusted and family-owned Aussie business and proud manufacturers of high-end tanks, underguards and more.
Got a ute? Need more space? Need it to be safe and secure? And of course stylish? Then look no further than Carryboy. Designed with the true lines of your vehicle in mind and the ultimate in functionality, a Carryboy canopy will transform the look and performance of your utility. For more information on why Carryboy are the world leaders in canopy design, durability and practicality, visit carryboy.com.au.
Sometimes the front runners lead from behind. And when it comes to protecting your rear, Kmart are world leaders in rear end protection and tow bar combinations. The just released Prado 150 is no exception, with a bar that is designed to follow the car's lines and work with your sensors and factory camera. For the best in rear end protection, trust Kmart. It's a statement, not just an accessory, but the toughest of 4x4 trips. For more info, go to kmart.com.au.
So Chris, we're here on our second day at Moreton Island. We've just had some ripper driving over through Middle Road after doing the sand tobogganing.
Yes, it was a great experience. How much sand you covered in at the moment?
Look, I've got sand everywhere at the moment, yeah, but that's all right. Nothing a fresh swim won't wash out.
And we're off to do that next. We're heading out for a quick snorkel around the wrecks here.
So what are the wrecks known as? And
well, these are the Tangalooma wrecks.
Are they accidental? It doesn't look like anyone can just accidentally shipwreck here.
Well, they actually started sinking some dredges, some unused dredges back in 1963, the first one. 15 vessels later, we've got this nice artificial reef. Yep. Creates a nice, safe mooring spot for vessels coming over, but even better, as we're going to see today, it's a great spot for snorkelling. We get in there, the fish life, the marine life is just sensational out there.
Awesome. I'm absolutely looking forward to that. And I believe we're doing some night kayaking later on as well.
Yes, so later tonight, once the sun goes down, we're going to be back out there in some unique clear bottom kayaks, with some lights on them. So yeah, it's very unique. They're the only guys on the island that do this.
Yeah, that's very different. I haven't heard of anything like that before, so I'm looking forward to it.
It'll be sensational.
Hi, I'm Greg Alder from Australian Sunset Safaris, and we do tours to Moreton Island, Fraser Island and Great Barrier Reef, and today we've been touring around the Tangalooma wrecks with a bunch of guys and girls, and we've been having an awesome time. There's 15 shipwrecks here in total, and the coral and fish growing around these wrecks is just amazing. We do trips to the Great Barrier Reef as well, but between you and me, the Great Barrier Reef does not have as much fish centred in one spot as what we see here at the Tangalooma wrecks. It really is very special. And to be able to snorkel these wrecks so close to the Moreton Island beach here is really quite amazing. So today we've gone for a nice snorkel through the wrecks, and we put on gloves to protect our hands from the shipwrecks and coral that grow off the shipwrecks here. And we swam across around about 30 metres, 40 metres across the channel here, and we experienced some beautiful fish. Now, one of the beautiful things about what we're able to offer are these things here. These are a snorkeling board or a snorkeling bodyboard, and this snorkeling bodyboard allows snorkelers who cannot put a mask on or are a bit fearful, cannot swim so well, to look straight down in through this snorkel, and it makes a world of difference. And just today I noticed at least 5 or 6 people who joined us used one of these and had the time of their life. They really had a great time. So these have become very, very popular. Of course, the experienced snorkels like myself, we get to dive down in towards the shipwrecks, down towards the bottom, and that's where we see the really big fish and the most beautiful coral. Now, a very important part of our snorkeling is safety. So we make sure that people understand the rules. So if you're okay, we do this. If you're not okay, you do that. And if you're in a lot of trouble, you start waving your hands. So we just make sure that everyone is kept safe. We got buoyancy vests for those people who cannot swim, along with these special boards. And we make sure that everyone is kept safe. Everyone partners up with a buddy going through the shipwrecks together to make sure that their partner is kept safe and well. Today we got to see many millions of fish here of many different colours. Simply sensational here at Tangalooma wrecks, and anyone who wants to come and join us with Sunset Safaris, you just need to give us a call. Beautiful fun.
Our expert question this week comes from Mark McLeod, who wants to know, what are the advantages of running an air tank in conjunction with your air compressor? Well, Mark, that's a good question. Let's check in with ARB for the answer.
Thanks for the question, Mark. One of the advantages of adding an air tank to your air compressor setup is the ability to run air tools, which are typically more compact and lighter than their electrical equivalent. So when you're going away on a big trip, there's potential for repairs. You want to take things like drills, you want to take things like ratchets. Air tools are much smaller and much easier to pack in the car, and you can run those from your air tank without having to recharge them. Whilst the ARB high and maximum output compressors will reseat a bead back on its rim in their own right, adding an air tank to the system will also speed up that process so that you can focus on having a great time and just get out there and enjoy it.
For being picked as the question of the week, you've won yourself a DP chip pack including a doll, cap, stubby holder, pen and keyring, plus an ARB pack including socks, a toaster and cooler bag. All Ask an Expert questions also go into the running for a projector, 600 watt pure sine wave inverter, a Travel Buddy oven, an ARB twin motor compressor and a $500 gift voucher from Kmart. For full details, check out your4x4.com.au.
ARB, Australia's largest manufacturer and distributor of 4x4 accessories, has everything you need for your next off-road adventure. From bull bars and suspension to recovery gear and lights, we've got four-wheel drives of all shapes and sizes covered. Whether you're heading off to bitumen for a weekend getaway or preparing for that epic round Australia trip, enjoy a safer, more comfortable journey with ARB. To order a copy of our free catalogue, visit our website or give us a call.
Do you want better performance from your modern diesel 4x4? Then a DP chip is your answer for safe, reliable and enduring power gains. Backed by Australia's premier diesel workshop, a DP chip offers increased power and torque output, better drivability and can even improve economy. With 24/7 customer support, a 60-day money-back guarantee, a 6-year warranty, plus a matched new vehicle engine and driveline warranty, there is no other choice for safe, reliable and enduring diesel performance gains. Check dpchip.com for full details.
HEMA Maps have been exploring Australia for over 30 years to craft the most accurate maps possible for getting off the beaten track. Always looking to take the road less travelled, HEMA Maps uses a unique hands-on process to map Australia and constantly update their range of innovative navigation products. With the most reliable maps, GPS navigation systems and mobile apps, HEMA Maps empowers four-wheel drive touring and camping adventures like never before. HEMA Maps, prepared to explore.
If you drive a four-wheel drive with or without a dual battery kit, then it's time to upgrade. Modern vehicles and modern battery technologies require smart electronics, and the Piranha Off-Road Products DBE140 dual battery controller has all the smart grunt you will need packed into an affordable and tiny package. Priced at just $170, the Piranha DBE140 is the smart choice in dual battery management. For more information on how you can stay charged, visit piranhaoffroad.com.au.
Well, Natasha, what a sensational day. How cool is Moreton Island been?
Well, I never expected that's so close to Brisbane and we can find that different world.
Yeah, it's just fantastic. And snorkelling out on the reef this afternoon, I've never done that before. And I've done lots of sort of different things, but that snorkelling on the reef was just fantastic.
I think the water is like 22 degrees and it's purely clear. You can see everything underneath you. I never expected that.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fantastic. I tell you what, it's an amazing place. I mean, you've got the resorts, the water's warm, the sand is so pure and clean, and driving on the beaches, you know, everyone's really good the way they work together.
You really feel like you're somewhere else. It's I just don't know what's reminding me. It sounds like a jewel fountain very close to me.
Look, absolutely. I mean, it's just in a magnificent place, and we've had an absolute ball here on Moreton Island. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see what tomorrow brings us. Oh, yeah, Simon's through. Back to first. Let it fall in. Into the water. Woo! Bit of power. Nice. Beautiful. Nice and easy. Fantastic. You've got to love this Moreton Island. This sand is just sensational. You wouldn't be dead for quid, especially being up here.
Yes, it's not only females who are stopping there. It's, I have to do it again, but it's not only me who's stuck. Well, I can't see actually tonight's sunset because it's going to be in the water.
We will. We'll watch the sunset, we'll have some biscuits and nibblies, sit back and relax and enjoy it. And then the best part about it, later on tonight, they've got these kayaks here, guys, that are actually clear bottomed and they've got lights in them to attract the fish. So later on, after the sun sets, we're going to jump in the kayaks and we're going to go for a bit of a paddle and feed some fish and all that as well. So again, another first for us and another thing I can't wait to do.
And you never know what to expect, isn't it? We're expecting something that's always much more than we expected.
Yeah, absolutely. Moreton Island just turns it on and on.
Now all the guys have come out with us today snorkelling through the wrecks, seen what it's like to look through a snorkel and mask, but tonight we're going to turn the lights on and we're going to go out in these transparent kayaks and see what it's like at night. The most beautiful thing about it is we get to see many, many more fish. Some of them get a little bit too eager though and they jump in the boat with you, but we'll see some of that a bit later on. These kayaks allow us to see the fish and coral as it's meant to be seen. There's no glare from the water. You look straight down into the fish and coral, but at night time, it's like somebody's turned on a television. Now, one of the most amazing things we get to see occasionally is the wobbegong shark. Now, these guys don't have much in the way of teeth, actually no teeth at all. These guys grow up to about 2 meters long and beautiful carpet color, also known as a carpet shark. And we get to see these guys laying in amongst the coral. So if you're thinking of coming to Moreton Island, think of Australian sunset safaris. There's more to do than just four-wheel driving and fishing. We've got snorkelling, transparent kayaking, some of the most beautiful swimming in the world. Give us a call, Australian Sunset Safaris. We'd love to look after you.
This week's first entry is this GU Patrol, shown here during a family trip across the Simpson Desert. Next is another GU Patrol, out for a fun wet day in the Victorian high country. Now this sure looks like it's been a fun day out. The Triton was snapped here on a family day out to Walhalla. This photo was taken while on a high country boys trip, and the Prado looks great in the snow near Mount Terrible. And our final entry for the week is this 79 series Land Cruiser, crossing the Falsh River in the Northern Territory.
If you've just seen your vehicle featured and you're the first person to email danny@your4x4.com.au, you've won yourself a Lightforce pack, including a cap, TAC-30 torch, stubby holder and flag, plus a Brown Davis tailgate seal. All entries in the photo comp go in the running for a DP chip plug-and-go pedal chip, a HEMA HN7 GPS unit, and a Piranha pack including a utility bag, battery manager, battery monitor, fuse box and battery tray voucher valued at $195. For full details, check the your4x4.com.au website.
Well, we've definitely had an exceptionally tough day here on Moreton Island, and it looks like it's going to be an even tougher night. Seriously though, we've had an awesome time here thanks to Moreton Island Adventures, and we've got one more day to go, so make sure you tune in next week for more from Simon Christie. Guys, thanks for watching. Tune in next week. We've got another great episode coming your way.